Alright y'all, this is Miss Marcy and this is my recap on Love and Hip Hop New York Season 6 Reunion Part 2. So let's get into it. Alright, first of all, I want to say, now, everybody's look, I feel like could have been better. I did not like Remy Ma's hair. I did not like that hair on her. Her face was pretty, but the hair has to go. Her performance, the outfit, no. I did not like Cardi B's dress. They gave her, I see where they was trying to go with her look, trying to give her that old-fashioned look, but that wasn't working for Cardi B. Face was pretty, but Yandy, I told y'all in my last video, I wasn't feeling her look either. You know who actually looked decent to me and who I used to think was like not really all that pretty was Mo. She actually looked decent out of everybody. I think she looked more together. Like her hair, her outfit, everything she was pulled together. Did not really care for, y'all know I damn sure didn't care for Mariah Lynn's look. And I didn't really like Lexi's look. They wasn't the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can sure tell the difference because they just didn't, they look like they might have did they shit they self. Y'all know. But anyway, let's get into this review, shall we? Alright, so they start the show off with Peter Guns, Tara, and Amina's polygamous asses. Alright, so they going back and forth about the fact that Amina's ass got pregnant on purpose. Although she says she did not get pregnant on purpose, she said that it was out of love, just like Tara and Peter's baby was made out of love. But we all know Amina's ass got pregnant on purpose. Come on now. She just felt like, oh my gosh, no. This Tara chick cannot be the last woman to have Peter baby. I will not stand for it. So she had a damn abortion and then she turned around and got herself pregnant again. Peter is just careless as hell. There is no excuse for it. I'm not going to sit up here and have no sympathy for this man and say, oh, well, I'm not going to judge him. No, it's not about judging anybody, but it's about seeing bullshit when you see it. These two women are letting this man, like I said in my last video, letting this man go back and forth, unprotected. Man, you know what? People want to gamble with their lives. That's on them, okay? But I'm just saying, let's not sit here and act like we don't know that Amina ass got pregnant on purpose. We know she did. They both just want to do all they can to try to keep him. So Amina says she's done with him, and so did Tara. But we all know that's not true. Amina with her non-singing ass. I just cannot get over that episode where they had her singing. Oh, she cannot sing, honey. Oh my gosh. Ooh. So after Tara and Amina go back and forth because Tara's like, you know, you sit up here and you have an abortion and you turn around and have a baby, you get pregnant again. Who does that? A desperate ass woman, desperate to keep her man, desperate to keep another woman from being the last baby, the baby mama with the youngest baby. Yeah. And Tara was like, well, I'm not trying to compete with anybody. The lady, the host kept trying to ask Tara questions like, you know, how do you feel about Amina getting pregnant? Do you think it was done on purpose? I just answered that question for y'all. So Cardi B goes back and forth with her, and Peter Gunn start having words because the topic came up about a woman having sex with a man for money, and Cardi B's like, okay, yeah, if a man says, okay, look, I got a wife, but I want to have a good time, and I'm like, oh, this is what she said. I'm like, okay, I got some bills that need to be paid. Okay, so Peter chimes in and say that's being like a hoe, and they're like, no, it's not being a hoe. It's basically tick for tack. Fair exchange can't be no robbery type of deal. And I agree with them. I sure do. It's not about being a hoe. It's about you got something. No, I got something you want. You got something I want. Fair, like I said, fair exchange can never be a robbery. How you doing? Hello. So we're gonna roll with that. They're talking about that. Remy chimes in and she's like, I mean, you would want me to have a place to wash my ass, right? And then Peter says, well, that's like being a hoe. And so Cardi B takes the liberty to jump on his case about Amina and Tara, which I told y'all in my last my last recap about this, that I do feel like Cardi was wrong, because she popped off and she said, you know, look what you gave Tyra and Amina, a baby, and that's it. And then then she said, and you don't even pay their rent. I know you don't even pay their rent. And Amina was like, he pays his part. He does. He pays his part. And Peter's like, you don't even know me. And like I said before, y'all, I do feel like Cardi B was wrong for popping off and saying, oh, he don't pay their rent. You don't know what he does in those women's houses. However, I do also feel her point that he's got both of them hoes looking stupid on TV. Yeah. So they go back and forth, and they have to remove Peter and put him on the sideline because they was just the argument was getting really heated. She's like, you don't know me. He's like, no. He's like, you don't know me. She's like, I know what I see on TV. And he's like, who are you? You don't even love yourself. You know what? I've been hearing men say that about women who get all this stuff done, all this work done. They say they don't love themselves. I've been hearing a lot of men say that lately about women. So he's like, you don't even love yourself. Who are you? She's like, you know who I am? So then they cut to commercial. Okay, so then they bring out stupid ass Self, DJ Self, Yorma, Rose, and Self stupid ass still denying the ring that Yorma found, saying he's still saying that it was the cleaning ladies. And he think it's so funny. You know what? I do not like dudes like Self. I mean, a dude like that, I wouldn't even want to sleep with his ass. Because first of all, he nasty. He fucking all these women raw. But I'm going to get on that in a minute. So anyway, she asked Self about the ring. He's still saying it's to clean the ladies. Yorma's just sitting there. And then Rose... No. They show the recap of Cardi B and Cardi B and Yorma getting into that fight. And Cardi's like, well, I didn't even know he was dealing with Shorty, and that's why when she came up and said she was his girl, I'm looking like, what? I mean, how you his girl when he dealing with this chick, he dealing with that chick, and this is why I don't take him seriously. And I understand what Cardi B saying. She's like, I don't take him seriously because I know what he about. And she's like, well, you know, why would you take him serious? Why would you think you his woman? Why are you thinking you his woman when he got this one, and that one? I mean, what'd he do? Come to you after I sit on his face or sit on his dick? Whatever one she used, because they bleeped it out. So I didn't know what she sat on. But she said, I mean, what'd he do? Come see you after I sit on his face? I'm just going to say sit on his face. And Yorma's just sitting there looking kind of stupid. Cardi's like, well, why do you think you his girl? Why do you think you his girl? Yorma didn't say nothing. So then Rose gets in on the conversation, and the host asks Rose when was the last time she was with Self, and she's like a couple of weeks ago. And she even pointed out the fact that Yorma is irrelevant. She was irrelevant then and she's still irrelevant now. And I just want to say, let me say something. I wish I could have been on that couch at that moment. I wish I could have took over Yorma's mouth, because I would have straight told Rose, first of all, bitch, you sitting up here trying to slide diss me, trying to throw shade at me, talking about I'm irrelevant. Bitch, far as I'm concerned, we all irrelevant because he's fucking all of us, okay? You ain't no better than me, and you ain't more relevant than me. You know, Rose just tried to kind of trip me out on this season, trying to act like she was his favorite. That stupid ass Self don't have a favorite. He just, whatever. He said he messing with he was messing with Rose, Cardi, Yorma, and another chick that Yorma mentioned that lived on, what she say, 125th or something like that. So this man is clearly nasty. He doesn't care about none of y'all asses. I mean, so why throw shade at the other woman? And women trip me out with that, trying to throw shade at the other woman. Women always trying to come down on each other. And it's like, don't come down on me just because he's screwing all of us. But Yorma just sat there with her hands on her sitting on her hands, like she was scared to get into it with any of them. And I'm gonna say, I feel like that was a smart move, because it's like, I'm not gonna sit up here and get into no argument or no fight with none of these hoes, none of y'all hoes over his silly ass. He's a joke. He is a joke, okay? He's a joke that's not funny. So anyway, moving right along. Alright, so then they bring out Yandy, Samantha, Judy, and Kim. Which Judy is, let me get this straight. Samantha is Mandisi's other baby mama. We all know who Yandy is. Judy is Judy is Samantha's mother, and Kim is Mandisi's mother. So apparently y'all know from watching, they had some issues and everything, so they brought that to the table. So they're sitting there, they're going back and forth, and it starts out basically Yandy and Mandisi's mother was saying that Samantha, the other baby mama, is not really a fit parent. In so many words, they were saying she's not a fit parent. Samantha and Judy was saying that Yandy tries to overstep her boundaries by going to get little Mandisi's and doing the things that Samantha's supposed to do. And Yandy's like, well, I do those things because I love little Mandisi's and I love his father, and this is what, you know, big Mandisi's wants me to go do. And Samantha's like, well, you know, you could call me the mother first. Now I feel like this. I feel like if Mandisi's is having Yandy do things that the mother should do, that goes to show you that maybe Samantha is a half-assed mother, because when a man knows that his child's mother is really full-fledged in doing what she's supposed to do, there's certain things he's not going to let his girlfriend or his wife go and do. That's just my opinion on that. So anyway, so they going back and forth. Judy's getting irritated, which is Samantha's mama. She's getting tight because she's like, y'all keep dissing my daughter. Y'all keep dissing my daughter, acting like she's just a nothing ass chicken, like she don't really do what she's supposed to do. So she's getting tight over there, feeling some type of way. And then on the other end, on the other end, Yandy and Mandisi's mother, they over there like, who the hell is this damn bitch? Who is this Samantha chick? You are not acting like the normal Samantha that we know. So they're going back and forth. So then next thing you know, Mandisi's mother and Samantha's mother, they up about the box, and Samantha's mother, oh my God, she was like about to get him up like a nigga. Like she was up there like, come on. She was she was walking around, and Rich Dollars and Cisco was cracking up. Like, what the hell? Did you see her walking? She was hyped as hell. She was so hyped. The security guards was low key like, okay, all right, they could barely handle her. I'm like, oh my gosh, this shit done went left, all the way left. So that was funny. She got up like a straight man, honey. And when I first seen her, I was like, damn, is that a woman or a man? Damn, she looked like a fucking man. Anyway, so they was about to get them up, okay? So security got them together. I believe, man, that would have been a good ass fight, because, honey, both of them seemed kind of like rude, kind of hood, like whatever. But anyway, so they finally got them under control, because they was about to go at it like two animals. They finally got them under control. So they started going back and forth again about Yandy and Samantha. So Samantha pretty much says that, basically Samantha tried to say that Yandy was pretty much the mistress of between Mandisi's and his other baby mama, Erica, because she was saying that, Samantha said Mandisi's was in a healthy relationship with Erica, and then came along Yandy. Yandy said that when she first met Mandisi's, yes, she did have a boyfriend, but then when her and Mandisi's got together, they got to kicking it real strong. Her and the other boyfriend broke up, and it was her and Mandisi's. And I just want to say, Mandisi seemed like a real sneaky dude, because he does not look like he was having all those women and doing what he got caught doing. That's why why he's in prison. He just don't seem like he looks very innocent. He really does. So they show us Mandisi's final moments before he had to go turn himself in, and they showed us up to the very last final moment. And it was so sad. Oh my gosh, that was so sad. I almost wanted to cry. They just showed him saying goodbye to his kids and goodbye to Yandy, and then Yandy and his mother, they all got into the car with him to go drive up to the prison so he could go check in. And he was just, he took off the ring, told her hold the ring, told somebody hold this money, and it was just really sad. How you can never prepare for something like that. But this is what I will say. Now, when they came back from that moment, in the moment, Yandy and Mandisi's mother, they all got into the car with him to go drive up to the prison so he could go check in. And he was just, he took off the ring, told her hold the ring, told somebody hold this money, and it was just really sad. How you can never prepare for something like that. But this is what I will say. Now, when they came back from that moment, DC's had a moment where he was crying and everything. He got really emotional. His mother told him pull it together. Now, when I first saw that, I'm like, why she say pull it together? He like, Mom, give me a minute. And I'm like, why she tell him to pull it together? So when they came back to the couch and they talked about that, and the host asked, why did you tell him to pull it together? Why was he not allowed to show that emotion? And Mendeece's mother made a good point. She said, it wasn't about him not being able to show emotion. I just wanted him to pull it together before he got ready to go in there, get mentally prepared. And I definitely understand that, because prison is not a place you want to go in crying. Y'all know, because one of them cats see that in there, and they smell blood, and Mendeece's checks in and everything. So like I said, they cut back and they back on the couch talking to everybody that was there. And Samantha was still saying that she's not going to let little Mendeece see him because she has no sympathy for him. She said that she could have went down the wrong path in life as well, but she has no sympathy for it. Now, here's what I say about that. I don't have sympathy for it either, because I feel like at the end of the day, this is a grown man who made the choice, just like Apollo's ass on Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is a grown man who made the choice to do something that he knows the results to. Mendeece's knows, like everybody else know, when you get in that game, there's only two ways out. So therefore, I don't have sympathy for that either. Not to say that he will care about my sympathy, but I'm just saying. But I do not agree that his son should not be able to see him. His son should be able to see him as much as he possibly can. Because it's like Papoose chimed in and told her, listen, with all due respect, the system is set up to separate, kids from their fathers and things like that, and their mothers. So you need to really let him see him as much as he possibly can. And she's like, well, no, I'm not doing it. Her and her mama. No, we just trying to protect the child. You're not protecting the child. You're really not. If anything, you're going to make that child resent his father. You need to let him go see his father as often as he possibly can. So Mendeece's can talk to that boy. He can look that boy in his eyes. And he can know what's going on with his son. And if his son has times where he's mad at him, during his 8 years, he can talk to his father. Don't sit up there and separate that boy from his father. But you always got women like that. The men that want to be a part of the children's lives, they want to, for some reason, they want to find a way to not to let them. Now, like I said, I feel bad for Mendeece's and Yandy. 8 years is a long ass time. Whew. But I thought that was really, really sad. And they got some beautiful kids together. Oh, they got some beautiful kids. And that little baby girl, she looked just like Mendeece's. So cute. Oh, and they had some final thoughts, okay? They had some final moments. So Cardi B apologized to Peter Gunz, which I'm glad she did. That was big of her. And Peter apologized to Cardi. Now, Cardi said, I don't really know you. You right. I don't know you. So I was wrong for, and Peter said that you younger than my daughter. You younger than my son. I'm sitting up here arguing with you. So they squashed that. And honey, Rich Dollar's going to have the nerve to say, I'm in love with Moniece. I'm in love with Moniece from Love Hip Hop Atlanta, Hollywood, Fizz baby mama. I'm in love with Moniece, and I'm going to get my girl. Shut that. Rich Dollar, shut your ass up. You ain't in love with no Moniece. You just know you want to go back and be on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. You want to keep getting them checks. That's all that is. You ain't in love with no damn Moniece Slaughter. So he put that out there, and Yandy's like, what? I wasn't surprised. I know this is a part of the act. So, whatever. But anywho, so after they had the final thoughts, Remy Ma performs. Now, let me say this. I did not like the costume. No. It was all wrong. The wig was all wrong, like I said before. Let me say this. Remy Ma got bars. She do. She does that. And the bars were nice. But I'm going to tell y'all something. The song sounded like Jay-Z's Tom Ford. Going up, come down. Whatever she was saying, it sounded like Jay-Z's Tom Ford song. The part where him and Beyonce be like, up, down, bad bitch, H-Town, keep it real, y'all know y'all can't fuck around. Tom Ford, Remy got bars. I would not take that from her. But this is my thing. This is my thing about Remy and her rap career. See, Remy, when she was like really, really, really smoking hot, was back when she was with Fat Joe and all them and the Terror Squad. back in the, I said my niggas don't dance, he just pull up my pants and do the rock away. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Anyway, so that's back, that was her era, and that was back like what, 2004, 3, somewhere in there, and that's when she was really hot. But unfortunately, she went away for 6 years. Now, y'all know in the rap game, and y'all know just in life, period, life goes on. And the rap game does not stop. And you got younger people constantly coming in. So my thing with, I think Remy Ma is, she's definitely talented. But it's unfortunate that all that time went by and she's older now. And let's just be real and honest. Rap is a young person's sport. Young people are the main ones who support the music. They don't support them. The older people don't really support the music like that because, I mean, they just don't. They listen to it, but, and see, Remy's audience is more so people 30s and up. And it's like, I think Remy should reintroduce herself. She should reintroduce herself to appeal to the younger audience, because I would hate to see all that good talent go to waste because nobody's really buying her albums, because they're not really feeling her, because they don't, the younger people don't know her. And you can't stay away that long and come back, and you can't just come back with an album. You have to reintroduce, like I said, she needs to reintroduce herself to the younger audience and appeal to them, and then I think she'll be good, because she definitely has the lyrics. I mean, I'm not gonna doubt her there. She bad in the motherfucker. But that's just my thought on that. So the performance was kind of the lyrics were dope. And Papoose, oh my God, he loved her so much. The host asked him how he thought her performance was, and he said she was like fine wine. She still got it. She got it even better now. Oh my gosh, he is so sweet. But that was pretty much it, y'all. If I left anything out, drop it below. Y'all know I don't mind. And I hope y'all enjoyed this recap. And until next time, oh, y'all loving Hip Hop Atlanta coming back, honey, next Monday. And I'm all over that. Y'all know that's my... that is my favorite Love and Hip Hop franchise, Atlanta. I love it. Hot ass mess. Love it. Alright, so anyway, thank y'all for watching this recap. And till next time, this has been Miss Marcy. Peace. I holla.